let's see if we can get it coming up here.
All right.
The broadcast is live.
Oh yeah. There we go. Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome today. Hold on, getting up the comments. There we go.
Yep. Get the comments pulled up. Let chat
We
come
got
on in here.
oh yeah. We got 7 people already in here. They waiting on me.
They waiting on you.
Sorry. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm a
There
little
will
late,
be more
everybody.
coming in.
I'm sorry.
People.
I went fishing with my buddy the other day, and I left my my other tripod in his boat. So
No, that's fine.
there's Big Matt. Hello, hello. Down east.
Yep. Down east sitting here. Welcome in down east.
Well,
Welcome
today,
in, big
everybody, our special guest,
Papa.
you can see SwampDonkey Catfishing. Hello, hello.
What's going on,
Yep.
guys?
Hey.
Kyle and Bethany. uh, SwampDonkey Catfishing. That was a new name that came up. How long y'all been how long you been doing this on videos on YouTube?
2 weeks.
No, it's been a little longer
It's
than
been
that.
3
I mean,
weeks.
I got a couple of videos, but I didn't really start on it until I'd say I started in January or so, and then I kind of actually was able to get on StreamYard and figure that out. So I was able to start going live.
Now,
which has been like 2 weeks now.
oh yeah, y'all starting to get noticed through the catfish community, and
For sure.
you get started. I've watched your lives and yesterday, and y'all can tear the catfish up. I mean, y'all, for y'all that don't know, that's Jeremy Tournament Catfishing. That's Kyle and Jeremy are brothers.
Yep.
And, and he whooped Jeremy yesterday. Well, him and Bethany both whooped him. Poor Robbie, I felt bad for him just sitting there.
There's 351 in the house. Hello, hello. Welcome for coming in. Thank you.
Yeah, if they would have, if the wind wouldn't have cut up last night the way it did, they would have done a lot better than they did. I just I tie off to a tree when the water gets really rough like that, so my boat doesn't move so much. And the tree I tie off to, we just seem to tear them up right there. I mean, I think the biggest fish I've ever caught right there is about 50 pounds. So
yeah, 'cause I got a list of questions here I got for you.
There you go.
But the one I want to ask you is that when did that tree sneak up on you and jump out in front of you last night? I know it had this
probably about
10
feet away from it. I was probably about 10 feet away from it.
Yeah.
And then I seen.
Yep. And what's the new name that came up for that hole out there? Y'all was catching all them fish in.
I think Robbie actually named it Donkey Land.
Donkey Land.
Donkey
Land.
Oh, I was leaning more to the dolphin hole.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny though. That whole situation.
Yeah, tell a story on that so everybody know what I'm talking about.
Tell the story on that, because you're never going to live this down ever.
No, because she was dead serious.
Random waves. I'm not sure.
There was a boat.
There was a boat. Okay, well, see, I didn't see that there was a boat that came by. There was just this small patch of waves, and I could have sworn that I saw a fin, and I wasn't thinking about the fact that we were in the lake. And it just dolphins came out, and it. Yep, that's
stuck.
Just,
She goes, oh look, there's some dolphins over there. Look. She got everybody over looking. Jeremy was over. Dolphins. I almost had to convince too.
Hold on.
Funny.
Catfish Fever said that everyone's waiting on the Rustic channel.
Well, I told them all to come over to here. Lynn, if you don't mind, can you go over and tell them that we're over here on APACHE-ADVENTURES? That he was hosting it this week. I spread the word around, and a bunch of other people did too. I guess some didn't get it.
We're a little bit
I
behind.
apologize for that.
'Cause you're
And,
right.
Because I tried to download it to link it to where it would come over to here, and I guess it didn't work. I need to work on that. And my computer skills are like, yeah, like that.
Yeah, it's all right. He said, "Yeah, I dropped the link." Okay, appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Heck
All
yeah.
right.
There's
Since,
Donar. Welcome, welcome. Donar in the house.
Oh, welcome in, Lynn. Carolina, what's going on?
There's
Hey,
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Carolina Real Screamers in the house.
What's going on,
Welcome in,
Carolina?
everybody.
I seen y'all caught some fish today.
Oh yeah, last time I seen before my brother showed up, we went fishing. They was at 6 and had one biting. So
Yeah, I think when I stopped, they were at 7.
wow, I mean
Sleep.
that's good. They got the skunk off. They've been waiting to catch a fish for a while.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm glad for them. It's good to see them get excited and catch some fish, because there's some outgoing people, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, great, awesome personalities. If y'all haven't
Yes.
Hooked up with Carolina Real Skimmers, go check their channel out. I mean, you won't, in my opinion, you won't find nobody else on YouTube with that kind of personality that's going to draw you in where you watch whether they catch or not. I mean, they're
Yeah.
just awesome to watch. Hey, you know, you said you ain't been on very long, but you've got some videos out there. I've watched them. You haven't been on very long, and not a whole lot of people know about you. They've seen you, you know, fishing with Jeremy and stuff, and you caught that hog, boy. I mean, that's a fish of a lifetime right there, close to it.
Yeah.
And but won't you tell everybody in here, like, hey, Lance, tell everybody in here, like, how did I get that wrote down? Tell us, you know, just about yourselves and where you're from, where you live at. You know, you don't have to tell what city, just the state.
Yeah, just
And and
You wanna start, Benny?
you know,
Well, I was born in North Carolina, but I'm from here, South Carolina, when I was 5. So,
Patchy, you in North Carolina?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, over here in the Hickory area.
okay, I'm actually from Rockingham. So,
Rockingham. Okay. Yeah. That's a bit of a drive.
it's about 3 hours from where we're at now. Well, a little
Okay.
bit closer now that we've moved.
Yeah. We're
So
probably about
family
2.
here. So y'all left family here, I'm guessing, or
Well, actually, I have a cousin that's moved down here since then. But other than that, everyone's still pretty much in North Carolina. I do have family in Florida as well. But that's about it.
oh, there's a bot in there. Somebody nail that bot to the wall. Hey, Rez,
Yeah.
what's going on, brother?
let's see.
So y'all living in South Carolina now, though, right? Not,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
not a real
We
screamer, Jeremy and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So
We
y'all,
actually live up on the lake. So
oh, man, that's a dream come true for me right there. I've always wanted to live on a lake.
Yeah.
It's great.
yeah, we love it up here, man. We got a great community that we live in, and everybody's like family around here.
So you and Bethany fish a lot together. I mean, y'all go out and
Yeah.
Mhm.
If I go
from what
out,
I've
she's
seen-
with me.
oh, you go out, she's with you. Well, I seen her. She can reel them fish in with the best of them, I tell you. And
Yeah.
I've seen her net several of them, and I was impressed. And I was like, wow, man, she knows what she's doing out there. And but go ahead, I hear you.
I try. I just try my best.
That's all we can do.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
Yeah. Now I've seen Kyle. I've seen your PB. Bethany, what is your PB catfish?
Mine's only about 35.
You got me whooped.
Yeah, got me whooped.
Mine's about 8
Make some
pounds.
mods. See, I'm on my phone right now, so I can't make anybody mods. But I mean, I keep an eye out though. I can block them and put them in timeout from here. So I did have Carolina Real Screamers as a mod at one point, and I had some other people, but I don't know. I don't know. Something must have happened on there.
And
Because I know they
y'all-
take, I know
we're,
they'll take them off for a while. Like if you put somebody on some mods, like make them your moderator and stuff. Sometimes YouTube will take them off. Take some mods.
YouTube bad about that.
Well, after
Uh,
they yeah, that's after so many updates they make and whatnot.
Are the catfish the only species you go after, or you try to go after? I know everybody goes after crappie. I mean, everybody loves crappie, but
we go
other
brim fishing.
brim.
Yeah, we go brim fishing, crappie fishing. We actually go some saltwater fishing. We go chase some spot tail and some sheephead, and that's really about it. And I mean, we do
Yeah.
go crappie fishing.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
Miss
like-
Melissa. You got a mod. Thank you. Miss Melissa came and rescued.
Hey, Melissa.
How you doing, Melissa?
Now, out of all those fish, like which ones do you eat? You don't eat? Do you selective harvest?
Yes, we're very selective. Just about every single fish we catch, we put back in the water,
Okay.
and just so they can fight another day. I mean, you never know who's going to hook into that fish. It could be a little kid, first
Yep.
time fishing. That can have him hooked. So
Yep.
that's about. I mean, every once in a while she'll be like, "Hey, I want some fish," so we'll keep a fish or two, and that's about it. But it's nothing,
No.
nothing big. We normally keep about 10-pounders, and
There you
then we're done.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I do. I keep just a couple, and that's about it. And they're going to be like maybe 3 or 4 pounders, and all the rest of them they go back. I mean,
Yep.
you know, a picture tells 1,000 words. You know,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
excuse me, and it means everything to a lot of people. To me, you know, I've got huge fish. You know what I mean? I've caught some giant. I'm a channel cat chaser, so I've caught some giant channel cats in my time.
Mhm.
But you know, I don't have no pictures of them. All I got is some memories. And
Yep.
my brother was there for a couple of them. I caught 20-pounders. He was there, and because one time he had to wade out the rocks because we was next to a rock dike going out Mississippi River, and I was actually trying first time to get a flathead. And next thing I know, man, this 22.5-pound channel cat come out of nowhere and hit that thing, and it wrapped around the rock. So he went out there and he was pulling it around, and he jumped out of that water, and when he let it go, and I said, "What? What?" I had to pull up, and it was bent, you know. And he said, "Man," he goes, "I don't know if you want to get that thing in or not." He said, "It is big," and it would come out. We waited, and it was we had an old set of cotton scales. We waited on it, and it showed 22, almost 23 pounds. So we figured 22.5. So that was pretty neat. And but ain't nothing like making them memories when you're out there in that boat, you know, together and
Oh, yeah.
fishing and stuff.
Me and
Yeah.
If you
JT
go back and you tell it, a lot of
like,
people they'll think you're full of it. They'll be like, "No way, man!" Until they come in,
Yeah.
until until your brother comes back it up. That's awesome,
Yeah.
man.
It doesn't matter if your brother backs it up. Still, nobody
Yeah.
believes you.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know,
They're like,
yeah.
"No way, no way."
Me and my brother got a story that nobody believes, which I mean, I can understand it. I can understand nobody
Yeah.
believing it, but because I mean, it's a little out there, but we know what we seen that night, so there's no doubt in my mind.
I mean,
It ain't Bigfoot,
yeah.
is it?
Everybody I know, and the way they think of it, like they're like, "No way!" Like
You didn't
as a
see
goofball as I am, they'll be like, "Hey, no way, it happened to you."
you didn't
Hey,
see Abbott out
but
there
stuff
running
like that
around, did you?
happens. It happens once in a lifetime thing, and that's something that you'll cherish forever, forever.
Oh yeah.
Jer-
Well, we
JTC actually
appreciate you
hooked.
guys coming up on the show and stuff, man. Like I said, watch your videos, and I talk to you through chat and stuff, and I really enjoyed that because you guys respond back, and that's what everybody likes. You know,
Oh, yeah.
you don't respond back to a certain few; you respond back to everybody, unless you're busy tackling the fish. I enjoyed watching it because it don't matter who caught the fish. Bethany measured them, and you was doing everything else to her to get the line back out, and that was awesome to see too. And then you were right back on to, you know, catching up, talking to people and stuff like that, and answering questions. And that means a lot to a lot of people when you do that.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
real
We
team
enjoy
effort up
having
there. it's a real team out there. That's for sure.
Thank you.
Y'all get out there
Thank you.
organized. I mean, and yeah, that video, whenever y'all were fighting that fish, it's like at first it was all laughs, but as soon as that fish, I could hear it splash up. I was get him, get him. You better not miss. Get him. Oh, that's when seriousness kicks in, man. That's
Yeah.
hey, that's the one job you better not miss, and you better not mess up because that's woo. Anything could happen in that moment. I mean, I can imagine adrenaline shaking. Whew, that's how I'd
Yeah.
be. That's how I'd be right there.
I
yeah.
know when Jeremy went down to go hook that fish that night, that was my personal best, and he missed it. Like when he seen that fish, we were, me and him both, we were both joking before we both seen the fish. Like, I mean, I was sitting there acting like I was blindfolded in the boat doing this number, and until I seen it, and I was just like, man, I can't believe I was acting like that, because if I would have knew that there was a fish like that on my line, I would have been paying attention.
Focused and dead serious. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but that's the fun part about fishing. You never know when that one's going to hit.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to see Bethany's face whenever she hooks into one like that.
It's like Christmas, it's like a big surprise. You don't know what it is until like you said, man, it was all jokes and whatnot, but as soon as that thing bellied, you're like, I don't see it. And then all of a sudden when it bellied up, get him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was big, man. That thing was. As far as this year and last year, I think that's the biggest catfish I've seen on YouTube
for sure
so far. I mean, I'm not going to say I didn't see them all, so I don't really know. But the ones I seen, that dude had a belly on it like it had a 3-foot midget stuffed up in there. I mean, that thing was huge. And so congratulations on that.
Yeah,
Great one.
I know. Are you talking about my PB or Jeremy's PB?
Both of them.
Yours, the one you just caught.
Oh, yeah.
You and Jeremy out there.
Yeah, mine. It's hard to tell because, like, I think mine was around 70, like if not a little bit more than 70. And I know the measurements on Jeremy's fish was like it called for like 77.1 pounds or something like that, and I knew that fish weighed so much more than 77 pounds.
Oh, I know. I wish y'all could have got to weigh that, man, because a lot of people in here, even though you've caught so many of them like that and whatever, and you can pretty much guess within a pound or two or something like that, within the 5-pound mark. And a lot of people say, I don't weigh that, don't weigh that, don't weigh that. I don't weigh as big as mine. But some of them blues are longer in areas where there's not a lot of heavy current, and they get longer. Okay, you look up there at the Potomac guys, their blues get longer. Here on the Mississippi River, the current is so bad that they don't get that long, but they get big old bellies on them.
Yeah,
and so
they get that pot belly on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just in we're in a couple big lakes. Down here, we fished Santee Cooper.
So all they got to do is just get big and fat.
Yep.
Raymond in the house, Steve Mosley, welcome.
But yeah, man, that was definitely a great night worth of fishing.
Oh yeah, Jeremy said right now. Jeremy said that's nomination of the year, Blue Cat of the Year nominations.
Oh yeah. It's got to be. I mean, I feel like both of them is Blue Cat. I mean, Jeremy's is obviously bigger.
Yeah, Lance Cougar asked, did Jeremy force you to wear that Clemson hat?
Yeah, he ain't forcing me.
He ain't forcing me.
We've been Clemson fans since we were in diapers.
Blink twice if you're in trouble.
Mr. Mosley, I was watching a live. I think it was John and Dana Parker's, and I guess they run into you, and I finally got to put a face with a name.
Yeah.
Happy to see you on there, buddy. Hopefully next year I'll get to be up there and I'll get to meet all you guys. Let's see. I got the fish species. Yeah,
everywhere's different. Now, can you tell us a little bit about your gear? Tell us a little bit about your gear. Like, what kind of rods are we looking out there?
I got a bunch of different gear. To be honest,
It's
I mean,
very
I use, yeah, I got a pretty specific leader, my barrel swivel and my hook. I pretty much keep that the same, and obviously my bobber float. But I mean, I use a 8/0 Gamakatsu circle hook with a offset eye, and
Now you put a floater on there, didn't you? Did you have a floater on it before you hook?
yeah,
fake float.
I got a couple rods that I do that with. I mix them up because I mean not. I seem to do pretty good. Like if I'm fishing shallow water, I like to use a Santee or a Carolina rig. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
no bobber, leader, hook, swivel. Because it seems when you're in shallow water, when you're using a bobber, it gets tangled up. Because the water's sitting there moving, you're not dragging like drifting. So
Yeah.
it ain't staying behind it. It's literally floating right there on top of it, and it could be wrapping around your leader line down by the hook or the sinker. So
So what do y'all prefer? Do you prefer anchoring down, drifting, or dragging?
I love anchoring.
Yeah. Being in one spot.
But it really depends.
Yeah, it kind of depends on the weather and how the water's doing.
Yeah. If it's a really rough day, I'm definitely anchoring. There's no doubt about it. Now, if there's like no wind, I'm gonna drift.
Now
I
you
know,
said that you use different type of gear, but what's your like your handy dandy, your trusty dusty rod? You know, like what gear
Oh
do
yeah,
you have on that?
that's definitely my ugly stick Tiger Elite rod.
Okay.
And I bought that like 10 years ago when they first came out.
The OG ones, like the original.
Yeah, they're first gen ones. There's no doubt
Yeah, the
about
first
that.
gens.
They got the cork handles and everything.
Yep.
And they're hands down the best rod I feel like I have. So
What kind of reel do you have on that one?
one of them I have an Abu Garcia 5500 series.
Ooh.
And then the other one is I can't even begin to pronounce it. It's like
spooled with braid mono.
I got some rods that have 80-pound I think it's Spectra braided line. And then I got for my monofilament I use 40-pound slime line.
Okay. There you go.
And that slime line I can't say nothing bad about it. It's phenomenal. I've pulled quite a few fish through the
I picked
good
this
braid
up.
right there.
That's braid, 65 pound. I picked that up today. I'm gonna try it out as just to see if I like it. I've never used braid, but if I like it, I'll use braid. But
I haven't used no braid at all.
Yeah, the thing about braid is you have to replace it. I feel like once a year, at least. Especially, it depends on how much you use your fishing rods.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're in a very hot area, that braid line is going to dry rot. I mean, it's just going to happen. And for monofilament, it can break down, but it's not going to dry rot on you.
Yeah.
Yep. Fishing with Steve Mosley.
That slime line is really good fishing line. I mean, it's a little pricey, but if you get a 325-yard roll, I mean, you can easily put it on 3 rods. That's got big spools. So
Melissa, I want to ask Melissa something in the chat. If she went over to mine and posted a link for over here for everybody to come over here.
Because there's probably people in there checking in.
Yeah, because I don't know.
They'll probably read the comments, or when they go into the chat, they'll probably read it, and they'll probably know.
Yeah, you go to Apache or Rustic.
Man, I can't find whisker stickers right here. I'm gonna have to order that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yes.
Go on that one. Type in y'all come over to Apache.
Yeah, you'll have to put the link down.
You might have to go back to Apache's thing to get his link. We're trying.
Oh no, that's fine though. Like I said, because earlier from they'll probably see the messages from earlier. Probably see it, but let's see. Lance said Steve Mosley. He switched that whisker seeker though. There you go.
Yo, Lance, McCoo guy, he's a good fisherman. He's a real good guy.
Very good
And
friend.
when he says, whisker seeker's good stuff, he means it's good stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does that slider rig. You probably heard about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about that. It's I mean, it's kind of depends on each person's preference.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Now, do you prefer
everybody's
spinning
gonna have
reel?
their go-to.
Do you prefer spinning reel or bait caster?
I've always loved my spinning reels because they're a lot more easy to handle when you're fighting fish. You can set your drag. I feel like
just separate like yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of trying to hit your star wheel.
Yeah.
And you can't have a bird's nest.
Well, you can.
I don't know. Backlash proved us wrong on that one.
Well, but his goes poof. These here, they kind of like wrap. So if you catch it in time, you just unwrap it and pull your pole up and get it out of there. But what I liked about them using spinning reels is that when you're fighting one, you got your drag set pretty loose, right? You can take your hand and control the spin on the reel itself.
Yeah.
Let it go, let some out, or hold it where you can tighten it down a little bit. On that other one, you got to sit there and you got to stop reeling and push it in, and and it's all right. I mean, the best of both worlds. I mean, some like them, some don't.
Yeah, I mean, I got rods that have bait casters on it. I mean, my Abu Garcia 6500 series is a bait caster, and I absolutely love that reel. If I could have that reel on every single one of my rods, I would.
No, Bethany, what about you? Do you prefer a spinning reel, bait caster?
Spinning.
Definitely the spinning reel. Spinning reel.
Unless it's a Zepco 33, something like that. She'd rather have that Zepco.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good for a bluegill right there. Crappie too.
Yeah, that's what she's got those for.
Yep.
I got all spinning reels.
If y'all got any questions for Kyle and Bethany, y'all throw them up there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
now another thing too that I was jealous on was them eclairs y'all were eating on the other. Oh my gosh, them things look good.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, Raymond.
And they're frozen.
Yeah, they come frozen. You just have to thaw them. I think that they're best when they're just halfway thawed and they're still a little bit frozen.
Yeah. I don't know about y'all, but I put my Reese cups in the freezer.
Oh yes, that's the only way to eat them.
Oh, hold on. Steve Moses said,
Get her the 888.
Yep.
Hey, I know a lot of people that's using them. I've seen a couple of YouTube channels that you look over there, they got their poles up on the rack, right? That's the ones they use. And every now and then, if they catch fish that come this side, you'll see a pole sticking out there that's got one of them on it. But they don't never show that one, but they got it on there. I thought, well, look here. What kind of overall, what is your favorite bait to use for the blues?
I'd probably say I love brim. I love using brim.
That's the go-to. Now, if you can't get no brim, what's the secondary? What's the secondary plan B?
Perch.
Yep.
There you go.
And then it's chicken if I can't get perch because I can go to the store and buy it.
See, finally somebody says chicken. They ain't afraid to say it.
I tell you what,
there you go.
Chicken works, and we go buy a whole chicken too. We don't buy like boneless chicken breast. We buy a whole chicken, and we cut with the fat and everything off of it. Use the fat and all, and then I when I get it down to like just the breast of it, I'll throw the whole breast on there.
Boom.
And throw the whole breast. I mean, it's like that big around. Just throw the whole thing out there.
Holy cow.
But I have always enjoyed fishing. I went fishing when I was little with my papa out on the John boat. When I was little, I just liked to drown the worms. But I enjoy catching the fish and just being able to clear my mind.
Yeah, he said you like them gizzards. Jeremy said, you like them gizzards.
Yeah, no.
No.
I hate them. Honestly, I remember when me and Jeremy was younger, and when we'd go fishing at nighttime, it'd be hard for us to catch bait, so we'd have to stop up there and get chicken livers, or we'd have to buy Walmart bait pretty much. And we would always get them chicken gizzards. I mean, we'd get lucky and catch one every once in a while, but I really don't care for them chicken gizzards, and Jeremy knows that.
I say Kyle, he's a keeper. Say, you don't want them gizzards. You're not after channel cats.
No.
You're after them big boys.
They said
if I could, I plan on going back down to Myrtle Beach this year again because I love it down there. And I told her every year at that time I want to go. That's where I want to go to vacation at. And if I could bring you some skipjack, I sure would. But I'm afraid that takes quite a few hours to get down there from here. And I'm afraid they would ruin it before I get to you. Huh?
We're not allowed to have any. We aren't allowed to fish with skipjack in South Carolina. It's not a native fish.
It'd be dead. It wouldn't matter. But I understand the rules and stuff. So yeah, I can understand. Yeah. But at least have to try to stick to one of them. I
mean, according to our DNR rules, your skipjack is illegal to use.
See, that's good. That's good that you practice that, you learned that, you actually looked that up and done your research and all that.
Yeah.
Because
I don't.
Because something like that.
Or get a ticket.
I'll be leaving that to be freeze then. I'll be bringing that. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Because I was planning on trying to figure a way, man, how can I bring these down here? Because I can't get my hands on any dry ice. So I'm sitting here thinking, how can I get them some skipjack when I go down there? Because they're going to love that stuff. And there was just no way I could take it down there without it thawing out. And you put too much ice on it, it kind of makes them real soft.
Yeah, so, it makes them mushy.
I'll put that run.
Yeah, I was going to order some from Mississippi and get some sent here, and then I started reading about the rules and all that, and I was like, man, I'm glad I didn't waste that $100 on getting that skipjack sent here.
Yeah, Lance, the darker meat on a chicken is more oily than the white meat. Just is. Jeremy said, hell with that, I'll use that skipjack.
Yeah, I bet. That'd be a bad
I stuck one down here. He cut that dude up. Lance them hooks up on it. Melissa put something on there. I think if y'all keep going the way you're going, you could be nominated for the couple of the year fishing. I think you'd have some tough competition with Carolina Reel Screamers, but you're both fun to watch. I mean,
but in my book, both of y'all win that right there, hands down. I don't care what anybody says, what the votes say. I don't care. Y'all both right. Y'all both couple right there.
Even when he was sitting there, he was catching the fish. I mean, they were catching the fish. they didn't have time to sit down, man. They just catching fish. Jeremy was on this side, and they kept telling him, come over here on this side. They're on this side. They're on this side. Because that was the side they was catching them on. And
yes, that would be great.
Look at that. You see that? They're already playing there.
Girls. Me and Rebecca against you and Jamie.
Oh, that would be something right there.
Hey.
I would love to watch that.
I plead the fifth on that one. I'm not going to
plead the fifth.
Yeah,
man, we get out there and promote that so big, and y'all go live screen to screen and let it rip. Because I guarantee you that.
Melissa thinks, that'd be so much fun.
Hey, if y'all want to do that, we'll figure something out to set that up.
Yeah, we would wipe out those boys. Oh, I mean that right there, just this comment right there. I think that
Jamie, Kyle, and Jeremy on one boat, Bethany on our boat would wipe it. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I got a smaller boat than y'all.
But y'all got Jeremy's boat.
I guess we could use Jeremy's boat.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll be in the works on that then. We'll just We'll email each other, because I mean, if y'all need somebody to read comments or host or anything like that, will y'all do it?
Definitely. We'll figure something out on
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, that would be exciting to watch.
Oh,
And buddy, I would, Apache would, and I know a few others in here that would plaster that all over the place, man.
yep.
I mean, because that
Scared.
everybody loves to watch the spouses go against spouses. You know what I mean? But here you got two over here, and two over here. Let's get it on. And you got four great people that can catch fish. So that would be awesome. And the ladies know where to find them fish too. So I mean, they can get it done. I think the boys would be in trouble.
Hey, CRS, is this official? Or did y'all just call it like it can't be Carolina Real Screamers versus Swamp Donkey though?
Yeah.
Because
no,
it can be Carolina Swamp versus
Carolina, yeah.
Screamer, or Real Screaming Donkeys.
There
it is.
There you go.
Real Screaming
That's
Donkeys.
a good
versus
one,
Carolina
dude. That's
Swamp.
a good one. Oh.
Then you have what?
Yeah.
Over here you have what? Swamp Screamers over here.
Yeah. Oh, Downey said we're going to put those rigs to use. Man, right now our waters are low. I mean, we are low right now. So if I go fishing, all I'm going to hit is rocks and a bunch of that water grass.
I miss Becca. Thank you for coming in. Over ours, I went today and looked at the Mississippi River. I knew I wasn't going to be able to fish it, but figured it'd be high still. And it's more than high. It's done broken spankings and it is slammed up against the levees now. So there's no fishing in the Mississippi River for a while unless you want to fish in where the fish are not normally where they're going to be at. But
Miss Becca.
I went over to this little slough we got over. It's like a pond, and we fished over there, but didn't do any good. But still, I got a hook in the water.
Yeah, got that. What's it called? Therapy.
Yeah. Plus, it's beautiful.
Yeah, our waters just came back up. Like, we would have been going live beforehand, but we wasn't able to put our boat in the water at all and go fishing because we was hitting the bottom. My motor was hitting the bottom. The boat was hitting the bottom, hitting stumps like crazy.
No.
Our water was 6 feet low, so it killed us, and it just got back up probably about 2 months ago to where I can start taking the boat back out.
I mean, dude, that's how it is for me. My buddy out here, I know Rustic called, and I told him we was out there crappie fishing. Even we were in a John boat. Just being in a John boat, we were even hitting bottom, like our trolling motor scraping on bottom. I mean, we weren't going to go drive an hour, 45 minutes just to. I mean, it's pretty cold still here in the Carolinas, and we were going to fish early in the morning. We're talking about like right at sun up, probably maybe till about lunch. And we were like, yeah, we ain't going to make an hour, 45-minute drive just to fish the river.
Yeah.
So,
Well, here we coming up on the time. My favorite time of the show is where we ask the chat a question and check their answers out and see what they think of certain things. Okay. This is for the chat. Everybody in chat now. It said, do you think that there should be a helper / Joey, what they call Joey, in a fishing tournament, or should the person have to catch and recover the fish? Say like, okay, I'm in a fishing tournament. All right, I got a buddy of mine with me like that there, but I'm the one that's in the tournament, and I have to throw that out, get everything set up, and I have to catch fish and land it in order for it to meet the count. But if they say you got a Joey or a helper, you can have one of those. Do y'all think them helpers and Joey should be allowed in tournaments? Or do you think the guy or lady that's in the tournament should have to catch and land that fish in order for it to count?
ooh. Well, hold on. There's Miss Diana. Hello, Miss Diana. What do y'all think? Because Miss Donna says Joey is a must.
That's because you got one arm, Uncle Don. You got one arm. The other one's wrapped up.
Which I hope you're doing better, Don. I hope you're doing real good, man. I hope the recovery's doing good.
Yeah, we'll get you a Joey. We know you're injured.
I honestly think Joey's are a must also.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always great having two people in the boat because you never know.
Thing.
Exactly. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You might need somebody, hey, you need to be up there at the trolling motor steering the boat, getting us back through the boat landing while I try to figure out what's wrong or whatever it could be.
No, I'm just talking about that. That's fine. I'm talking about like, okay, Kyle, say you're in a tournament, okay? You want to take Bethany out with you, all right? Some tournaments don't allow you to have help you land a fish, which means if you're in the tournament, that's your name on it, not hers, that you have to cast, reel it in, and land it yourself in order for the fish to count. But do y'all think that there should be a helper to help you land the fish? You know, because I've seen some of them fish are big. You know,
see, and that's where I still think it's a safety thing that you should still have that option because you never know what fish is going to come up, and it's always just better to have that option to be safe rather than put yourself in a position to get hurt.
I'm telling you right now, if one of the other wouldn't have been in the boat when we caught those two big fish, it would have been nearly impossible for us to get those fish in the boat. It would have been very difficult.
I watched Jeremy out there by himself when he caught that flathead on live.
And he couldn't even get an accurate. He couldn't get an accurate away of it.
Yeah,
because of being by himself.
Well, that thing, when he was fighting and stuff, he knew he had something big on there. But when he was fighting and it rolled up top that water, it was floating top that water. He looked at that camera and you could see that he couldn't believe it himself, man. And he had a hard time putting that net down there and getting it stuff because he had to pull one hand, try to hold that big monster with one arm and try to net that big monster with the other arm. And so I think that, you know, if you're in there, you know, you should have help, at least with the netting part, but don't mess with nothing else. Just net the fish. And then if they need help, hold it up with a deal to weigh it. They should have help with that.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Like at all.
And net big ones by myself.
No,
I honestly, I think every tournament should be that way.
No, the only thing that gets me though is I've had friends like this in the past that whenever they go to net and something happens, it's always, oh man, this you should have done this or you should have done that, and sometimes arguments do occur, when netting happens, but hey, I mean sometimes it ain't the person that nets it. Like sometimes the hook just pops out. Sometimes when you go and the net hits the line and it just pops it. I mean, you never know. Something can go wrong. Even when you're by yourself and you're holding that tension, you're holding so much tension, you have it right here. I mean, even yourself, you can make the same mistake. You never know.
Yeah. Hey, BKM, welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
Hello. Welcome. Look,
hi, George. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, I think they should too. I mean, there's a lot of controversy about that, especially in big money making.
I've heard about it too. Yeah.
A lot of people feel like, hey, you don't need nobody to help you net your fish. You're in this tournament to win whatever. They have prizes. You know, a lot of them feel like, hey, you should have to go out there, throw it out, reel it in, and net it and get it in the boat for it to count. And then you sit back and look at some of them guys when they're trying to do it by themselves and they catch, say, a 50, 60 pounder. Man, that's no joke. Why would a man want to hurt his back when he can have help?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And honestly, a lot of the people that are, I'm not trying to say this in no offensive way, I promise. And if I do sound offensive, I'm sorry, but they're older men. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they need to be a little bit more precautious. I mean, nobody wants to see them get hurt in a boat when they're by themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there watching on live stream, and there's nothing you can do to help them.
Yeah.
Like at all. So, I mean, I think it's a really good idea to have somebody in the boat helping.
Yeah. Yeah, and so does a lot of people in the chat. I mean, they like to have it like that, and because who's to say that nowadays they got the big old nets, especially the monster nets for the bigger catfish. Who's to say they don't go net that dude, and that joker, you got a 60, 70 pound blue on there, and he takes off running that net, and you got a hold of it, and you go over the side, and you're by yourself. No life jacket.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, you better hope you don't have your trolling motor on set to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be sitting there while your boat's drifting down, going down the water.
Yeah,
that's right.
Jamie's PB I had to net, and oh my god, I was sweating. I missed it twice. Looked over at him, and his face looked terrified. I can imagine that.
Yeah, Jeremy's face was like that the other night when I caught my PB.
Yeah.
He even said it. He's like, "Man, I'm sorry."
Yeah, me and Jamie weighed Jamie's 67.5 pounder, and it took both of us. Well, yeah, that's another thing too. Sometimes, you know, and I'm a big guy. I stand over 6 foot tall. I'm a big guy. And it would be hard for me to hold a catfish that size up like this right here away from me just to try to weigh it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, 2 people, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Unless you're wearing a Clemson hat. I'm glad I took my Mizzou hoodie off. Oh,
I guess
man.
Becca's coming after JTC and me pretty hard there.
Oh, yeah. Black Knight, all right. Black Knight Mustang, appreciate it for stopping in. Thank you. He said, just wanted to jump in and say hi. We appreciate you for stopping in, man.
Yeah,
appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all got any questions you want to ask?
Yeah.
Missouri has football. Oh, yeah, buddy. We got one of the best teams in the districts, man. Mizzou is good. I mean, they're real good. I guess they're about like anybody else. They have their ups and downs, but yeah, they're still got a good football club.
I didn't know there was such thing as net school. I had to go to net school for 6 long hours.
Yeah.
As Jeremy sat there in the boat doing this right here.
Yeah, you sit there and throw out a float, and you better net that float.
You know,
that's 1,000 times.
Jeremy and Jamie over there, they were sitting there kicking it back here and making her set the boat dipping. This is how you dip.
Oh, what kind of puppy is that?
They are American Staffordshires.
Oh.
They're pits.
I'm sorry if you hear some snoring, but I got a bully, an American pocket bully over here.
Aw.
She's over here asleep.
Fierce, man.
Yeah, I'm here. This is the spare guest room, so she's on the air mattress. She made herself a home, or not a home, a little bed, I should say.
Yeah, he wants loving, so he come up
here. Hey, bro.
That's what Dylan was doing, like all up right here in front of my feet, and then she fell asleep over there, and I was like, "People hear you snoring."
49 inches and almost 20 pounds. That's awesome.
Okay, bro, what's up, man? Been a while. This is a buddy of mine. I actually met him through it's actually a game called Fishing Planet. It's actually like a virtual reality fishing game. But he lives up towards Canada. So he said yesterday I caught my PB pike while ice fishing. It was 19.57 pounds.
That's big
awesome,
pike.
man. Congrats, man. That's awesome.
That is a big pike.
Oh, I missed a few in my time with the net. Trust me. And as soon as that net touched them, they was like, swoop, snap, gone. I was like, oh my goodness.
I like netting.
That night that Jeremy hooked into that really big fish down here in our river, and before we went out, he was like, "Oh, we're gonna leave the nets at home. We're just gonna grab the fish by the mouth tonight." And I'm like, "All right, I'm down." You know what I'm saying? And we get out there. It was about 1:45 in the morning, and we're sitting at the mouth of a creek on the main part of the river, and the rod just hammers down, gets up beside the boat. As soon as my foot, because I was getting in the water, because we were sitting in like 4 foot of water up in the creek, and it drops right off into the main channel of the river. And I went to go step out and get in the little part of the creek where it's probably about knee high, thigh high. And I was going to pick the fish up and put him in our little 6 foot John boat that we were fishing in. And as soon as my foot touched that water, that big thing spun around so fast, and it popped 80-pound test line like
Holy cow.
that. Because the drag was broke on the rod. So
Yeah.
he was out there swimming, tiring himself out. And then I guess he got that one good burst of energy, and he took off and snapped that line. And
That's all it took.
yeah.
Oh, you figure that ain't nothing but solid muscle. Carolina wants to know, what is your
Yep.
favorite time of year to fish the lake?
That's a good question right there.
Yesterday.
Honestly,
Yesterday.
I like the winter months. When we get our gizzard shad and our herring that run up through our rivers up here in our lake, then big fish get very, very active. Like,
now you can use them as bait, can't you?
Yeah. We use the gizzard shad and the blueback herring and stuff like that. And
Okay.
our gizzard shad, I mean, I've seen them 14, 16 inches. You know, I mean, they're pretty decent sized gizzard shad, and I've seen them where them big fish are coming up when they're up on top, just coming up and eating them whole.
Wow.
Especially in the river, going up there crappie fishing. So that's my favorite time to fish in our lake is winter time. It seems like that's when everything gets super active. And
Jeremy said it was crazy. I cried on the inside.
We are trying to figure out when to come back.
Yep. Red nose. The old red nose.
Your dog is beautiful.
Not a shadfish though. Okay.
Hey, Boo Rocco, welcome in, buddy.
Oh, Boo Rocco. How's it going?
If y'all haven't done it yet, please go over there and check out SwampDonkey Catfishing. I'm telling you what, you won't be disappointed. There will be a lots more to come, I guarantee it, after what I've noticed yesterday and watched and the show that they put on yesterday. You will not be disappointed in what you see. So don't forget to go over and like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because I got a funny feeling and that the best is yet to come, and it's just going to keep going and going and going, because they worked like a professional team. They had fun, and I mean, it was just, I mean, I will definitely be following you guys. That's for sure.
Now, another question before it slips my mind. I'm sorry to interrupt, Rustic. Before it slips my mind completely. Now, whenever y'all go, whenever y'all go out there, do y'all just go to a spot that y'all have previous luck before that you know is active, or do y'all use depth finders? And
it depends. It depends
look for
on
structure.
how the weather, it all depends on how the weather is. Okay. Like if it's choppy, if the water's rough, I gotta pick and choose precisely where we go fishing, so I don't sink my boat. And because we got a pretty big lake up here or down here, and the waters get like sea waters out there. They get crucial, and it can change on the instant on you. I mean, within seconds.
That's a pretty good sized lake, ain't it?
Yeah. I think it's like at its widest point, it's 14 miles, like 13.9.
Yeah, when the big wide open up like that, then winds start, man. Because I watched y'all last night, and it was white capping, and y'all was having a hard time staying upright in the boat. And I watched Bethany was going over towards the console to do something. Oh, I think she had a pole in her hand. I think she was catching a fish. And that thing come up, and I went. I thought she was going over. That boat tipped back, come back down. I was like, oh my goodness. And I'm thinking, man, around on our lake, when we see a little bit of that, we're going in.
Yep.
But yeah, back to your question. When I use my depth finder, the water's going to be like a little less rough, a lot easier to navigate. You don't get as much movement on your sonar up and down with the waves, because I mean it's hard to when your boat's steady doing that, it's hard to pick up those fish on your depth finder.
Yeah.
And when it's smooth, I can pretty much pinpoint where those fish are. I'll see like 20 or 30 of them most of the time on my depth finder, and I'll set up right next to them, and then we'll just fish right there on top of them. We'll catch quite a few fish, and then when they stop biting for about 30 minutes or so, we're moving. We're going to go find some more of those fish that are schooled up like that, or go set up on that same school and catch the fish that we didn't catch when they came by us the first time.
Yeah. Carolina said, it's so awesome seeing a young couple out fishing. We are hooked on them. Well, I'm waiting to hear that ding from that fire pan from Rebecca. So who you calling old boy? Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys need to go check them out, because I'm going to tell you, they're going to rip the scene up this year. They're going to do some great things, I believe. And I mean, if you're not following them, you need to follow them. And I just don't know what else to say about it. I mean, I've become a big fan of y'all's last night, because y'all was really having a lot of teamwork. You was in and out behind each other, doing what you needed to get done to get your lines back out and get the fish took care of and put back in the water quick as you could.
Yep.
And I mean, y'all were just like clockwork around each other. So it very much impressed me how y'all do it out there in that boat. And y'all was trying to stay as safe as you could. The weather come up on y'all pretty quick there, because y'all was doing real calm, a little bit of calm water, then the wind started picking up real quick. And we all know how that is. We've all been in boats and that wind come up. You can't control nothing hardly half the time.
It's like y'all could read each other's minds.
Yeah.
Like read each other's minds. Like yeah. I mean, for real, that's what you need out there. You need a team out there. You know what you need to know what you're doing, because safety is the number one thing out there. Because worst thing that could happen is, phone stop working, nobody knows where you're at, et cetera, et cetera. So
yeah. In case y'all wonder why I keep looking this way, my big screen's right here. Yeah, that's where I read my chat. And Lance McCoo guy said, was it hard to teach Jeremy to fish?
Oh man.
Was it hard to keep him focused? Quit eating all them cakes and I'll save me some and let's fish.
No, I didn't teach Jeremy how to fish. No, he taught himself everything he pretty much knows.
No,
he'll tell you in a heartbeat all the time, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Food bin.
Yep.
You've got to bring the food bin with you.
Yep.
Yeah,
he's always packing out there in that boat.
Let's see.
And I got a little tiny boat. My boat's only 16 foot long, so.
Well, it looked pretty good size. I mean, it's not as wide as most of them I've seen, but it seemed like you had a pretty good amount of room, and y'all knew how to move around it very, very well.
Well, I've actually removed a lot out of that boat. I've probably removed maybe 30 square feet to gain that. Like, I took out my little live well in the back of my boat, and I moved that little live well, which it's like I think it's a 30-gallon live well. It might be a 40-gallon, not too sure. And I moved that up to the front of my boat. And then I'm going to actually put my big live well up in the front of the boat where we normally sit. And it's going to be like a 60, 70-gallon live well for when we do tournament fishing. And I'm going to put my seats down on that. And then I'm going to build a dual console with a windshield so we can kind of stay out of the weather and all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's still a lot.
Yeah, go ahead, Beth. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, I was just saying that there's still a lot to come on the boat. We've still got a lot to do to it.
Well, keep us posted. Keep us posted on
a boat is one of the biggest money pits you'll ever own, man. You'll never get it done sinking money into a boat. The one thing that I seen on your boat that I would do personally is that I watched you stand on the back of that reel to fish, and you didn't have a door over that hole across the back. Wasn't that opened up right there below your feet?
Yeah. I'm gonna redesign that whole area.
Yeah.
And I just really wanted to go fishing, so I just threw my wood in my boat with the carpet. It's got 4 screws in it, Like all I gotta do is pull 4 screws out of my wood in the boat, and it's right back out. So
There you go.
Yeah.
Rebecca
it's
and
just put back
Jamie.
up to go fishing.
Oh, sorry. Rebecca and Jamie beat me to it. They beat me to the question before I could ask it. But they said, if you could fish it anywhere, where would it be?
Wheeler Lake, either Wheeler Lake or Kerr Lake.
Jeremy answered that for you.
And JTC, it looks like JTC
Well-
wants to come over to Swamp Donkey's honey hole.
Well, let me ask you this, Kyle. What is your plans for the future of being a YouTuber catfisher?
Yep.
I mean, how do you plan on leveling up like a game? How do you plan on leveling up and improving your game?
I mean, it's kind of.
I mean,
I mean,
right now we're just trying to get the best video qualities out there as we
Yeah.
can to make sure that, I mean, everyone can see the rods, can actually see the action. And just
Well, that was covered last night pretty good. So
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be even better because we're not happy with the quality of our lighting. I mean, yeah, we got this ring light. It does do a phenomenal job up close. And then I got me like a spotlight that I have in my boat to light up my back rods, which, I mean, it does a decent job, but it's still not bright enough. And I actually broke my rod rack off of my boat today.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I forgot my boat was hooked up to my truck, and I went to go to the dollar store real quick to get some charcoal to cook some steaks tonight. And I got a well in my front yard with a big old shed on the well. And when I went to go around it, my rod rack sticks a little bit further off my boat, and it hit the corner of the shed, and it snapped the whole rod rack slap off my boat. I'm gonna have to take my rod rack off and take it to work and weld it and put it all back together again.
Yeah.
Did not harm the pump, though.
Yeah, I imagine you'll get that done pretty quick.
Yeah, I'll try to. Because I think we're going to go live on Wednesday night.
There you go.
Trying to see it. Are you? That's going to be awesome to watch.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah.
What time?
It's supposed to be a little bit warmer, too. It'll probably be about 6:30.
Okay.
We'll have it probably scheduled for 6:30 because I don't get off. I don't get home until about 5:30. So I got to give me a little time to get home.
Eat and get
maybe
out.
I do everything from my phone, so maybe one day somebody over here in the chat, Melissa, hint, can teach me how to share links out. On like on my page. I could go in there and on mine I can say, hey, go here. Here's the link. Go check them out.
Like,
and
are you
that
talking
way,
about like when you pull up and you see, oh, this person's live right now, go check them out?
Yeah.
You're talking about that? I think you have to have 500 subscribers to be able to do that.
The community tab.
On the community page, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about making a deal up and putting it on there to where, hey, go check out SwampDonkey Catfishing, going live at 6, and put your channel link up there. Trying to make something like that.
I think that's what Jeremy told me was then. I'm not too sure. You'd have to ask JTC because JTC knows that. Because I asked him that question before, and I thought that's what he told me, but I might be wrong. JTC,
we'll just give a few more. We'll just give a few more minutes. Yeah, we'll just give a few more minutes. So he's probably typing it right now.
Yeah, because I thought that you have to have 500 subscribers to be able to share a.
Give a shout out to Diana. Hey, Diana, how you doing? I didn't even see you in here earlier. The chat was moving fast a while ago.
He said, "Hit the thumbs up."
But anyway, that's what he types.
Well, hold on, make a video. I just want to
Becca said,
try to post something out there. But like I said, I probably won't be able to do it until I get to 500, and that way I can post on the community tab. Say, hey, boom, here they are. Go check them out.
Is that what you're talking about? What Miss Becca said? Are you talking about making a video with that on it? Yeah. See,
Yeah.
Lance even says that would be the community tab.
Yeah. Someday I'll get there. 'Cause that's all I want to do is be able to get to that point where I can share the community tab, man. Because I just want to
You're
help
not that
everybody
far off
out.
either, there,
And,
bud. You're not that far
we're
off.
gonna try to help you guys out as much as we can, and get you out there and get people to notice you and stuff. And
Bless you.
if y'all could share Swamp Donkey's link out there, appreciate
Oh yeah,
it.
Miss Melissa's been on. And
Adventures on
Miss
there, I
Becca.
appreciate it.
We got some
Yeah.
wonderful
I don't have to post
moderators.
mine. I don't care if mine's on there or
Do the
not, but
rescue.
get these two.
Yeah, Melissa's phenomenal.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah.
a whiz with that stuff. She can post
Yeah.
sling,
Miss
she
Becca.
can do everything,
Yep.
and she can fish too.
I want to see it.
We have to go watch
She needs to get
Hallway
live.
catfishing. She's out there fishing with him.
Get live. I'm gonna grab me a drink. Oh.
Oh yeah, she goes live. She's not on camera
Yeah.
too much. She's kind of camera shy. I don't know why.
Yeah,
But-
it's okay. I am too. I'm working on it though.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
Miss
wouldn't.
Becca helps out
She-
too,
You know
man.
what? Don't let kid. Bethany's not camera shy. She was ripping them fish up, excited about it, measuring them fish. Even held one up there to the camera.
You know when you shared it.
Yeah, she just thinks she's camera shy.
There's
No,
take
I-
down. Even going take
We're
down.
anxious at first. So.
Well, it's like it takes you getting used to sit there like a lot of people when they're looking at the phone. Even now, I've got to where I look at my phone instead of looking at the little camera on my phone off to the side, looking at that camera part. I'm looking at the phone,
Yeah.
and it's gotten where I've got better at that, and I've get to where I'm more talkative on her now. So it'll come.
I think the biggest problem with that is I don't forgot what I was saying. That's bad. I hate that. I hate that.
That's
so
me.
much.
That's me too, man. Don't worry.
Oh man.
It's like, oh, it's squirrel.
What was I talking about? Exactly. Exactly.
Being
I can't-
shy.
Oh yeah. She thinks she's all shy until she actually gets like on the camera, and then it's like it's done. It's over with. She's like she's perfect.
So
yeah, that's what I was talking about. The hardest thing about doing the live streams is like when we go out, we're so used to fish. Like we would just worry about the rods, worry about fishing, worry about the boat, that kind of stuff. Now we got to worry. Like I'm not worried, but
I gotta come up with something to talk about.
yeah, trying to talk, conversate with people, and
well, the best thing
Stuff
you
like
do
that.
is to keep up with the chat and make conversation of what they're talking about.
yeah,
You know, ask them, what do y'all think? You know,
Talking about that.
you'll come around. You won't lessons that. You go talk to Rebecca.
Jeremy
She
Chanel,
give
right?
you lessons on that. She's good about keeping up with that, making conversations and stuff. And she can give you some lessons on that. At least you won't be dipping a net outside the boat for 6 hours.
That's funny.
What's
That's
keeping up? What's that say? What's keeping up with chat is a rule.
What? Keeping
What?
up with chat is a rule?
What keeping up with chat is a rule. I don't understand. What keeping
No,
up
no,
with chat?
it's the way you say it, the expression. He's like, what? Like keeping up with chat is a
There's-
rule? I didn't know that. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember saying anything about keeping up. Oh, no, it ain't a rule because Jeremy don't.
Yeah.
He'll be sitting
There
there
you go, you
over
got
there
it.
munching down, and every night he'll go. And it's back. He'll turn back around. And he'll walk off, walk around a little bit, and
That's what I
he'll
do.
come back.
I
He'll
don't
like that there, and he'll look.
Mm-hmm.
If the answer's the answers, he don't.
And honestly, that's one of the better things about like having two people on the boat while you're fishing or even live streaming, because like really one person can be dealing with the chat, talking, while the other person is dealing with what's going on with the boat,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
and
the
then you can just swap off throughout.
Oh. Got
Yep.
one question. All right. Now, just for everybody in chat, just for everybody that don't know, in case if anybody goes in there, what kind of channel, like, family friendly? Because, I mean, there's sometimes people go in chat and they'll be cussing up a storm. I mean, is that something?
There's definitely no cussing in our chat.
There you go.
No.
Like
I mean, the reason why I say is because I know everybody's different. Everybody's
They're
different.
gonna get booted.
No, we keep it as family friendly as we can.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just asking that, like I said, just in case anybody goes in like, oh, I'm just gonna, that way they don't butcher
I
their
mean,
language.
I can't promise you
Make you
that I'm not
find
gonna say
trustworthy.
nothing.
I was like, granted, we might slip up occasionally, but we do try
That
to be
happens.
as mindful of it as we can.
Yep, that happens.
Guilty as charged.
I mean,
Heck, Jeremy, that
especially
happens.
when I'm frustrated. Like when I get frustrated, it's whew, I hate it. It's something serious when I get frustrated.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here, just say, excuse me for a minute, folks. You hit the cam setting and the mic setting, turn them off, and do what you got to do. Then come back on and say, hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's forget I even did anything.
Yeah. I mean, it happens to the best of us. I mean, that's why I try to tell people, hey, my grandkids, my granddaughter and my grandson, they're 10 and 6. They watch, like, they're watching my show now probably, and they watch me fish and stuff like that. So when somebody comes in, I'm quick on it. Hey, you can't be saying stuff like that in here. I mean, my grandkids are watching that, and I know several other people's got kids that sit there while they're watching, on the big screen. So, it's best to stay on top of something like that. I mean, if they don't stop, that's when your moderators will say, we got to stop you. And a lot of them in here are real good. So I always try to make you some mods to help get the bots out. Keep some under control and post links, stuff like that. It's like right now, I mean, if y'all want to, I think Melissa's the only mod you got in here right now.
Yeah.
If she is, I would say to start dropping links, but that'll work her to death. And I don't want to do that. I want her to enjoy the show too. So, what's Hogleg doing? Hogleg ain't up here. Uh-oh. Hogleg's not up here. He's in there hollering orders out again, ain't he?
Swear.
Yeah, he was in the background the other night, yesterday, I guess it was, and Melissa was on the chat, and he was hollering out, "Tell so and so this, tell so and so that."
There
she
you
said,
go.
"Once you get up here and chat," and he wouldn't do it. He watched it on TV.
You watch it on TV. Yep.
So we're gonna say, "Hey, Hogleg, 8351."
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So if y'all got any questions, best get them out now, because when we turn them loose, they're gonna rip the YouTube world apart. So, get your questions in, because I just feel great things coming from them. They're young, and they know what they're doing around the boat and stuff, and they know how to catch them fish. Because I sat there and watched them, and I thought, man, oh man, if I could catch them like that, that'd be nice.
I mean, just their vibe too, man. I mean, just the vibe that you feel whenever you go into chat and you see the chat room active, and that's what people. That's what people come back for more, man.
And
I feel like I'm actually out there fishing.
Yep.
Melissa,
about
that's all
about
you can
30
do.
minutes, 40 minutes into the show, I prefer to have Apache's link drop and my guest dropped. After that, just drop everybody's links,
Miss Melissa, I mean, if you want to drop anybody else's, that's fine. If anybody wants theirs,
definitely drop Rustics.
There you go.
Well, I just have y'all's dropped and help y'all out and stuff like that. Get y'all some viewing time and get y'all some subscribers, and because
that's me.
Apache's a young guy too, and he's gonna be doing a carp tournament. So I think y'all need to hook up, go watch that,
we will get you, Amy.
We'll still give y'all free bait.
But when Apache starts doing that carp tournament, that's something a little different than the catfishing. But I guarantee it's going to be fun to watch, because it'll be a change of pace, and he talks like there's some big carp up there, and I want to see some big carp.
Speaking on that, yesterday, Well, this is one of those pay ponds where you go. A guy has it stocked. He has it stocked in there. Yeah. So like we show up. There's 50 people, or sometimes it depends how many people show up. It's 50. No, either $60 or $80 openings. They have $50 openings in the afternoon. They got morning time, afternoon time. So we're still on Wednesdays whenever I'll know. My father-in-law come by yesterday and was talking about it. We're kind of debating on whether to go early in the morning, early in the afternoon, like right before the sun starts going down.
And
So
what is that? Is that catch, weigh, then release?
yeah, like as soon as they're really strict in these tournaments. They have rubber mats where you gotta lay the fish on. You gotta scoop them up in this bucket, and then you carry them up to scale. And then as soon as they scale it, they release it right there on the spot. Whenever I know, I'm gonna go real in depth. I'll have video of all that.
I got some friends on Facebook. They do a lot of that carp fishing, and they got these like little pay lake deals, and they're pretty good size, about 30, 40 acres, and they got several species of carp in there, and some of them they get different bold colors, and they get huge.
Yeah.
And they run tournaments out of that, and they pay to fish in it just to catch them, but they got to do a catch and release. They can't keep them.
Yeah. No, here, yeah, it's just as soon as we catch them, we release them out there. Now there's times whenever like they have a 30-minute payout for big fish and an hour payout for big fish. And sometimes, if like say for instance I catch a 26, and right now 26 is the highest. If you catch another one, and if you know it ain't gonna beat that 26, we just throw them right back in. We ain't even gonna bother taking them up there to scale.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be fish. If we do afternoon, it's gonna be from 5 in the afternoon until midnight. So I'm gonna be going long, and it's a really beautiful place this guy has. Honestly, it's almost like I think a $2 million pond setup that this guy has. Supposedly there's no carp in there less than 5 pound. So there's gonna be some good sized fish here.
Well, watch it because I'm interested. I'm not interested in doing something like that, but I'm interested in watching it and see how you do that stuff like that.
No,
sometimes them carp they can be different colors. They look pretty good. Hey, Carlos,
these are all common. These are all just common carp.
Yeah.
But
look here.
It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different.
Swamp Donkey with Bethany. Look at here. Bethany, what is your plans for the future of this? Oh, wait, welcome back, Kyle.
There's Carlos.
Don't panic.
How's it going there, bud? Carlos Renteria. How's it going?
So what's your plans with this? What direction would you like to see this go?
I have no idea. I don't even know
what we're doing.
Where we would go with it.
Oh man.
We're just kind of rolling with it at this point, seeing what happens.
Or where it takes us.
Have fun. Yeah, have fun with it. Enjoy the scenery, and make sure Jeremy throws y'all some cakes over when he's sitting over eating them in his boat, and y'all sitting over like, you think I'm gonna eat this cut bait crazy? You better throw me a zinger or something.
He ain't gonna bring no food.
I always have the food bin. I always bring a food bin with us when we go fishing because I have to have snacks. I love food.
I get up.
When you're out there waiting,
breakfast, I can sit up there all day long. Thing to eat. All day long.
And we seem to catch fish when we're snacking.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Yeah.
We like to have little tiny snacks, so it's just like, one bite, and then a rod will go down. You can throw the rest of it in your mouth and go get the rod real quick.
And get right back to it.
Yeah.
Yep. Carolina Real Screamers. Jamie's got it right. Have fun and just play off of each other. What you say and stuff like that. There's times to be serious when you get that fish in. You're trying to get it back in the water as fast and as safely as possible.
Yeah.
Because you don't want that fish out a long time. And because everybody knows that catfish is a slimy fish, and the more you handle it, the more slime you take off, and it'll dry their hide out real quick. And you don't want that dry out water real long because it does cause sores on them. So you want to get them back in the water as quickly and safely as can. But still yet, you want to just take a minute once you get your poles all settled up, sit back and start laughing, cutting up. Just have fun with it. That's what it's all about.
That's how
That's
fishing
what
should be.
is the cutting up.
There it is.
Yep.
Now, out of your whole entire fishing career, since like you first threw a rod out, what well, I guess we could say let's just keep it catfish species. What is like your most memorable catch? What about it was special? Was it like say a albino? Was it rare? Was it a what about it was special to you?
I don't know that I have one for a catfish. I don't.
I would say
Like
yours
one
would
that
be
maybe stung you, one that maybe
Probably, I was gonna say probably when, because we get right down to the end of the road in our neighborhood, and there's like a little small beach area where we tend to go bank fish from. And I wasn't feeling good one night, so he just went down to go fish by himself. And before I went to bed, I just went down there real quick to go smoke a cigarette with him. And he walked to the truck. He's like, "Hey, just watch my rods for me. Let me go grab my pack out of the truck real quick." And as soon as he walked away, the rod went down. And I was like, "Babe, you got a fish." And I'm not sure if the one that I caught the other night on live was my PB or if that one was, because they were pretty close together. And I think he didn't catch any other fish that night at all. And I was only down there long enough.
that one.
Yeah, she was down there for like 5 minutes. She come down there pretty much tell me good night. And I walked to the truck, and when I turn around, she's over there fighting the fish. And I'm like, "Are you serious?" I'm like,
That's how it goes. You know that's how it goes. The moment you turn your back to it.
Yep.
Look, JTC even said it. You're being loud.
Yep. Is that video's loaded on your site, right? On your channel of you catching that fish the other night with Jeremy?
I have some of it. I don't have all of it.
I know Jeremy's got it.
Yeah, JTC has it all for sure. He's got the entire live stream.
Yep. So I don't know the timestamp on it. I didn't catch the timestamp on it, but if y'all haven't seen this big fish now, you need to go check it out.
Oh yeah, sure.
Species.
Because on the thumbnail that we have, we had to put it where we could see his face. And the other picture I had of this fish, all you could see was about that much of his face on this side because that fish had him covered. I mean, you could hardly see him at all. That fish was so big, and he don't look like a little fella. So he was that fish had him swallowed up.
Yeah, you definitely right about that. I think that would be probably your memorable moment for sure. Like mine probably, it was probably catching my personal best on live stream. Like 2 weeks ago, I would think.
Now that when that fish hit, did it just lay the rod down and pull it down, or
that you can actually watch that rod get hit on Jeremy's live stream? It was in perfect view. It was at
it was just pecking at it, wasn't it? Just hitting on it.
Like when he hit it, like if I wouldn't have grabbed that rod when I did, it would have doubled slap over. He would have started stripping line like crazy. But like I was facing Jeremy, and I think I was facing. I might have been looking over here to the right, and Jeremy's like, "Ooh, rod," and I just happened to look over, and the rod's just barely just sitting like this, going, and just starts slowly going down, and I picked the rod up real quick, and when I you see the rod bend for me, kind of setting the hook a little bit, I felt the power in the fish right then. Like he started pulling it, and I had my drag pretty tight, and I looked down at my reel because he was starting to pull me out of the boat, and I started sliding my drag down to where he would start slipping some drag out, and he just it was pretty much an easy fight after that until we got him close to the boat.
Yeah,
it was.
Jeremy knows exactly what times.
Yeah.
Ronnie Moore, welcome. How's it going?
Hey, Ronnie, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, I had tell you that I had a good time. I was in the chat and I was watching you four out there fishing and stuff, and you both was up on the screen. You had a little competition between you. It was exciting to watch. Y'all put on a good show with catching them fish and stuff. And I'm gonna tell you guys, you did an awesome job. And I wouldn't change a thing right now. I just keep rolling what I had because you're doing good. I mean, y'all are moving them fish like I said, you didn't have time to sit down. I mean, she'd go over and sit down. Well, there she is. Betty would go over and sit down, and she wouldn't be sat there a couple minutes. She had to jump back up.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it's like bam, 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 and then y'all moved, and it was the same thing.
Yep.
And
Like
poor Jeremy over there, he couldn't buy a fish with a little Debbie cake if he had to. I mean, he just couldn't get it done.
The thing about fishing over there where we were fishing at is, I mean, it took me about, I don't know, almost a year to figure out what those fish were doing over here. Like every part of the lake, they're different. You know, I mean, our lake is pretty.
That should be
pretty shallow for the most part.
Rewards,
you know, I mean, we do got deep channels that run through that are 30, 40, 50, 60
unless
feet.
somebody beats it.
Oh, hold on. I think Rustic's cutting out. Hey, Rusty, I think you're cutting out.
I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay. He said, I know, no. See, I don't know if y'all can hear this pup right now, but she is snoring so loud. I'm like, I know y'all probably hear the pup.
Oh, ours do too. They snore like grown men.
Golly.
This one over there, our white one, man, he has dreams like crazy.
Yes,
And,
when they dream.
Yeah, he'll be over there he'll be barking.
Oh my gosh, look at that. It's adorable.
And he just turned a year old. Yeah, he's still got a little bit of growing to do.
Yeah, this, like I said, mine, she's a little pocket bully. She won't get no bigger, about up to my knee. That's about it.
Yeah, I've always wanted a little French bulldog.
No, look at the sweetness.
And she sleeps with her tongue out. Her tongue just sticks out.
He does sometimes too.
Oh, he's back. God, dream. Hey.
Ronnie, his snores like his wife.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got a phone call and it messes my phone up when I get a phone call.
He's back.
No, we were over here talking about our pups. Can y'all show Rustic right quick?
I seen that.
Oh,
I seen that dog spread out up on the couch over there. Yeah, he just came back without a care in the world.
That one's over here curled up.
Oh man, babies.
Yes, they are. They're like little toddlers.
My daughter had a Argentina Dogo, solid white with pink eyes, and it was a beautiful dog, friendly dog. And we had one before that was a male, and he was so big that I was standing outside out here, and somebody come in with hive, come up in the yard, and they were hollering at me, and I was trying to get him out of the yard. And he come up to this window right here where I'm sitting at, and it's a double pane window. It's got a window, then it's got a store window, and he went through both those windows to get out there and get that guy because he thought that guy was hurting me. I had taken him to the vet, got scratched up, but he was protecting me. And them Argentina Dogos are big. I mean, they big.
Oh, yes, they are.
I have my mouth watering for some corn.
Hey, I had some of those the other night.
Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that? It's like, we gotta get
these. The caramel ones. I like the tag-along. Well, now they're called peanut butter patties, but they will forever be called tag-alongs to me.
Ronnie, I never get any sleep. Me neither, buddy. Me neither.
Oh man.
Well, y'all got any questions you want to ask? Ask Apache, ask me, and ask our special guest here because this is soon to be in the running probably the king and queen of the waters there, of the blue cat world. I mean, they got some stiff competition there with Carolina Real Screamers and a couple more that's out there fishing, like Chris and Tally, and I can't even think of the other one right now. J Dog and Tara, they fish together a lot.
Yeah,
So if those four was to get into a category for nomination of the fishing couple of the year, you know, and if they go by the dedication and the hard work and the amount of fish they catch together and the teamwork and the camaraderie and the personalities and stuff like that, I mean, I think that it'd be a tough competition, but I think you four should be in it. And in my opinion, I think that all of y'all are great. And we just look for good things to come from you guys. I mean,
oh yeah, we wish y'all the best, and it's only up from here.
Oh, yeah.
For y'all. It's only up here for y'all.
Yeah, we got a tough road ahead of us, and some really good competition out there, and we got our hands full with all of them great couples. But they also
there's gonna be more pole benders in your future.
Yep. But yeah, they definitely got their hands full too now.
Yep. Oh yeah.
We're gonna bring it as hard as we can.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I think there should be 4 nominated for that, and instead of 3. And I think that y'all should be involved in that too. You know what I mean? And I think this year y'all will be. I mean, y'all keep doing what you're doing. You're doing good things. Then you'll be there. I mean, you'll be there pretty quick too.
No time.
We hope so. We're trying. We're going.
Have y'all been scouting anywhere new waters, anything like that? Is there any possibility of us seeing any new adventures, maybe out of state or anything?
As of right now, probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, more summertime. I think around my birthday, we do a little birthday adventure most of the time. I think last year or the year before last, we went up.
We went up to the mountains and went to the casino.
We went up there. And
which casino y'all go to?
The Harris.
Yeah, Harris.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. Oh, they would be
hard to beat in the tournament.
But we will be doing some new. We'll I mean, we're still going to be catfishing throughout the summer.
Yeah.
But we're going to be doing some brim fishing too.
There you go.
So we're gonna go catch some big old shell cracker and some big old copperheads.
I was doing that the other day, catching some shell cracker and some bluegill.
Yeah, we catch them like this.
Yeah, not here, man. Not here.
Yeah, they're pretty big on our river. There's some studs in there.
Yeah.
My little hands, man. They're about the size of my little hand. I mean, God, he's over here like this. I'm like,
yeah,
that's a big difference.
You'll see.
Wow.
We'll throw some videos out there, some live streams of us going down there and go brim fishing.
No, would any catch, cook, and clean videos?
Probably not.
We'll probably bring some in sooner or later once we start. The next time.
Ronnie Moore wants to know what state you're fishing in.
What was that?
Ronnie Moore wants to know what state you're fishing in.
Oh, yep. South Carolina. Yeah, we
South
fish
Carolina.
Lake Marion, Lake Moultrie.
If when y'all are out there, go check out SwampDonkey Catfishing. I mean, you will not be disappointed. Go to their channel, hit that like, that bell, that subscribe button, and leave a comment video. Let them know that you're there for them and support them and stuff like that. And I mean, just show them some love, and then run over there to Apache Adventures and hit that like bell and thumbs up and subscribe and leave a comment. And because we got some young folks here that's coming up, us older folks will be out in a few years, and they'll be just getting started with their primes, and they're gonna put out some good stuff. But you know, us older folks here, we're gonna give you all still a run for your money. I won't move as fast, but might outrun me a little bit, but I'll catch up.
Someone say Debbie Cakes.
Someone say Debbie Cakes?
Yeah, 30 minutes ago. Where you been? Where's mine?
Now, Rustic,
But
I know you're trying to
wanna
get
give a
to where you at on your goal for this year.
who? Me?
Yeah,
I'm sitting at 80 out of 100 right now. I mean,
there you go.
I'm trying to catch. Well, I won't make my 100 by the end of this month, but I'm hoping to do it here in about a week or so.
Yeah,
Then I'm just gonna keep on going to see how many I just catch by the end of the year.
there you go.
Because I'm doing mine all channel cat, and there are some blue cats I caught already this year, and that's added into that. But most of them's all channel cats.
Okay.
And I want to give a big shout out to Carolina Real Screamers too. Y'all go check them out. I mean, they got awesome content. And when you get over there, hit that bell and subscribe, and hit that thumbs up for them, leave a comment, and watch some of the videos, because I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna like what you see. You're gonna be hooked. You can become a fan. And
Look at
it's
that.
like Swamp.
That's all.
Here, I mean, you guys better keep an eye on them now. I mean, they're rising, and they're going to rise fast. They're just now coming on the scene. They're being noticed by a lot of people, and they're going to be some tough contenders right there. I'm telling you, they're going to put the hurting on some people. And as far as catching the fish wise, and because here lately ain't nobody been hardly catching any fish, and they went out there and they got it done. And
we gonna hurt some feelings.
Yep.
That's
and
what I
today
like.
with
That's what I
Carolina
like.
got up there and put a hurting on them today.
Wow, I like that.
Died
What?
my
I
king.
mean, hurt feelings.
Try, Lance. We'll be out there in our little hover rounds. Get out of the way, you youngin'. I'll go get my pole out. Don't make me whoop you. I'll get my pole out. Where's my Jules catfish bait? Come here.
Not the Jules catfish bait. Oh yeah, if anybody, yeah, about that. Lance has some really good bait. He got a promo code not long ago for that Jules catfish bait. He got the promo code. It's somewhere on his channel. If you want to go check that out, or if he can post it on here, that if he wants to post it on here, that's fine. But yep, please go check that out.
Yep.
I know he's been working really, really hard on that for a while. He's been waiting a while on that promo code, and he finally got it. Way to go, man.
And
Way to go.
there was a lot of people at CatCon mentioned his name, and they sold a lot of it, and they're so impressed with what Lance is doing it and getting the word out there that they're sending him some more stuff to try. And his waters are about to get ready for him to hit that dude wide open, and y'all don't want to miss that, because when this stuff here, he's put it on a hook, a regular J type circle hook or something like that. He watered that stuff on there and he slung it around hard and it never came off. And so if y'all want to see how that stuff really works, you keep an eye on him, because when his waters get right, he's going to rip it up.
Uncle Lou in the house. How's it going, Uncle Lou? Welcome.
What's going on, Uncle Lou?
Hey, Uncle Lou.
Man. Kyle, don't be taking anyone's lunch money now.
Yeah, Melissa can post it if she wants to. I mean,
oh yeah,
we're here to support everybody. I mean, we're here to support everybody. Everybody knows I don't make it no bones. I don't hide it. I'm a big supporter of smaller channels. I'm a small myself, but I like to help everybody. So, just post away. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt nothing, and we love doing it. And there might be somebody in here that I've never seen before, and I'll go check them out.
Mm-hmm. Uncle Lou in the house.
I'll definitely go back through the chat and friend request everybody, or friend request, send them subscribe to them, and I'll definitely show some love and watch y'all's content.
Yeah, and it's like Uncle Lou. Whenever you get your spin cast rods in, if you get some 10-footers or something like that, spin cast, I'll if you get 9-footers in, I'd like to have a 9-footers. I could use them on Mississippi rivers, because I made me some new style pole holders that set up a little higher, and they put the pole up a little higher for me, because I'm a tall guy. I don't like bending way down trying to set that circle hook. I'm going to order me some spin cast rods from you as soon as you get them in, buddy.
Yeah,
go check out Uncle Lou too. He's got excellent planer boards. He's supposed to be in In Fisherman magazine for his planer boards because word has got around that he makes some of the best planer boards out there. I mean,
Oh yeah.
and he got some good rods too. And I love the way the metal seats are for the reels. The plastic ones tend to back off and break. These got the metal aluminum ones, and they to me those work better than any of them.
Yep, those are hands down the best kind right there.
Yep, yep. He designed these, and he designed these right, and they're good. Everybody loves them, so you know they're good rods.
Yeah, I'll probably have to end up getting me one of them. I have to end up getting me one because it's time. I'm due for a new rod and reel setup.
Now, I got now. Now this might be a little weird question, but is there any of your rods that have a nickname or anything that you call it?
Yeah, I meant to ask you that. I forgot about that one.
I haven't really said it out loud to anybody. But in my head, I do call my one silver rod my sweet stick.
There you go. The reason why I'm over here trying not to laugh is because I know people got some funny ones out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, that's
hilarious.
just it's my money rod.
That takes the money, man. That takes the money. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I love that combination, man. It's phenomenal. And I've always said it looks sweet, so it was my sweet stick.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna keep my nickname for this one pole I got to myself. I don't want y'all to know what that is.
Oh,
I got one called Little Red. It's that one up there.
Oh,
It's the very top one up there, but that B&M I got, it's a silver top pole. It's a good pole, and I really like it. And but I got a name for it. I just don't really want to say it on air.
Is that why it's sitting up top on the wall?
Yeah, it's in the second position up there.
Oh.
That is that the name for it too?
No.
Oh, look. Uncle. Oh man, that's hilarious.
Does cussing them count as a nickname? Hey, sometimes, you know, if it's appropriate, go with it.
I've named my rod after one of those before, and it's actually in the middle of the tail race somewhere.
Uh-oh.
I got so mad at it, bro. I just picked the rod up and I threw it in the middle of the river. I was like, I'm done with it. I'm done with this rod and reel.
I hooked it to a big channel cat one time, and it was probably my new PB. See, my PB channel cat's 30 pounds. That's the biggest one I ever caught. I was in my early 20s when I caught that dude. And back in, you know, you didn't have Facebook. You didn't have all this stuff you got now. So, you know, if you took a picture, it was one of them Polaroids, and Mama wasn't going to let me take a Polaroid after the river.
No.
So, you know, I just waited. Me and another guy, we waited and stuff, and I bragged about it for a long time and everything. But I hung one up one time, and I swear it came up top of the water. That dude had a head like that. I mean, just a big head, humongous channel cat. I thought, this is my new PB. Well, when I was fighting and reeling it in, the reel just kind of locked up and kept going. And that dude snapped my line because I couldn't let the drag off. I couldn't let him off, you know, let him play or whatever, man. And I got so mad with that thing. And I said, I couldn't believe it. I took the pole, turned it over, and I was smashing the reel down on the rocks. And people started looking at me like, what's wrong with that dude? I can't believe I'd done that. But the reel just went out, and I was so mad. And I just busted that thing up on the rocks, and everybody was laughing at me. And then after I thought about it for a minute, I thought, yeah, dummy, that's a $60 pole you just busted.
Yeah, I when we were out there fishing the other weekend,
the sob.
I had my fishing rod, and we got a fish hit it and started stripping line on it. Well, as soon as I went to go start turning my reel to reel it in, the handle of the reel snapped in half. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I had to sit there and spin my reel like this manually as I'm fighting the fish, and then spin it really fast and go down and then fight it back. And
I got a 7.5 foot right here. If you want to send that Avenger to me, buddy, I'll appreciate that. I'll put it right on up on there.
All right. Definitely.
Yeah, Grey Wolf said I named one of my rods the SOB.
He said he was looking for a 7.5 foot rod, and I said, "Well, I got one right there. I'll put it on there."
Rustic, wasn't that when Moses parted the sea?
Oh, I ain't that old. I might see that.
Oh man.
Oh, part of the Red Sea. I say that. I started laughing. El Gato, what's going on? Glad you come
Oh
in.
man, El Gato.
What's going on, Elgato? I heard you caught some big fish and a lot of fish today.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about it.
Now, I
What
have
was
to go back and
the
watch
final
that. I didn't
number?
get a chance to watch that.
I think I had to go run some errands at the last part that I watched. It was,
I think he was at like 700 pounds or something when I stopped watching.
dude, I stopped watching that when he was at 5'11". Whenever it was that one that he caught, well, that's when the polar bear, the Chad commented, I think when they added it up, it was like 5'11".
Yeah,
Uncle Lou, I use
1,000 pounds today.
I use about a 7 foot medium heavy rod for my skipjack. Of course, I run a 7 hook rig on mine too. And when you catch 3 or 4 at a time, that's about a pound to 2 pounds a piece. That's a lot of weight, and it bends that rod around. So I found that to be the best.
Man, oh man, look at that. 900.
900 pounds. It's a trophy kitty, boys.
This
Wow,
one.
congratulations on that. Wow.
Yeah.
What you talking about? 900? 900 what?
That was his total today.
Pounds.
He caught 900 pounds worth of fish today.
Did he? Wow,
Yeah.
that's a compliment right there. That's a big
I think
fish.
he had like 6 or 7 fish in the boat at one time.
Yeah. Yep. He was out there with Killer B today.
Phenomenal.
He was out there with Killer B today. So
Yeah, he was out there the other day. Here not too long ago, he was by himself. About a few days, just a few days ago, he was by himself.
yeah.
And man, he had a mess on his hands. Them planer boards worked perfectly, but when that big fish was on there, it got up into the other line, messed it up. He got a bite on the other one. He's trying to get it, and then you can see that fish on that planer board just put it under there and start swimming off, swimming away. And then he finally got everything reeled up, got it in there. He lost all his fish, went over there, and finally, I think he broke off 2 planer boards that I know of, and he was chasing them down. He got to that other one, the fish done got off of it, but he decided to move, but the wind kept blowing him off his path. He had a mess.
Yeah.
But he recovered from it, though.
That's
all right, everybody, it's a free-for-all. I mean, y'all ask tons of questions. Ask anybody in there you want questions. Drop anybody's links you want in there. Now it's free-for-all. It's time to have a good time. Just cut up and shoot the breeze and
kick back for a bit. Or I mean, unless our guest has something to do.
Unless Betsy's got music playing back in the background and we all start dancing or something.
I mean, if our guests have something to do, if y'all need to jump off, I mean, because I know tomorrow is Monday, so I mean, get ready for tomorrow.
I dare someone to call out El Gato. Well, you know, man, his waters that he fish in, I don't know if that's a lake or that's a reservoir that a river runs into.
No, man, that's a stock pond.
Ocean big as them fish are. I don't know where that's at.
He's fishing in a stock pond.
Yeah, because there was some giants in there. I ain't going up against him. You can hang that up right there, buddy.
Oh,
I don't think my channel cat deco is going to hold up to that. Good luck and bring your A game. You better bring more than your A game. You better bring it A through Z. You're going to need it.
Yeah. You only get to do one fish out of the day. That's the rules.
Yeah, without Uncle Lou in these chats, man, it just wouldn't be the same.
Yep. Oh yeah, for sure.
Because like I said, I got my eye waiting, and I'm waiting to get that ear open, and I'm waiting to hear when he gets some spin rods in, because I am definitely getting me some. Because a bait caster's all right. I got one and some stuff that I bought, and it's 5600. Oh, I can't remember what it was, CA or something, Ambassador.
With
And I sent it to
Avatar
Thomas of Laughing Cats Fishing, and Laughing Cats, and and he cleaned it for me, got it working perfectly, sent it back. That's why my braid's here. So I'll probably use that bait caster, but I'm a spin cast type of guy, always have been. Love them things, but I just want to get an Uncle Lou's rod. I want a spin cast, what I want.
There you go. Oh, whenever he gets a hold of him, I know he'd be happy to get that out. He'd be happy to get that sent
But
out.
a long time ago, once he gets some in, I want to get me some. Just let me know.
Excuse me. Let's see. Oh yeah, need to bring an army to BL. God.
What's Jeremy got right?
did today.
What I got posted, that's what he got right. What I got posted.
I guess Jeremy would have that right. You'd have to bring Army to beat El Gato. He'd get out there and get it done by himself.
Yeah, he's not allowed to have a John in his boat though. He's got to do it all on his own.
Oh yeah.
He can't have a Joey. Yeah.
Joey, whatever. A John, a Joey.
He's like, I know. He knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all
John
know.
Bon Jovi.
Stock pond.
He don't need nobody's boat with him. He's got some cool, refreshing drinks with him. He can get that dude down and sit back and enjoy a cool, refreshing drink.
Yeah. Oh, Miss Melissa posted up the hog leg early in the morning. Let's see. John.
Hey, you want to see if Lance wants to come up here? See if he got any questions for him or stuff like that.
Let's see.
You get the answer.
Who's he said get the answer. He just walks away.
No, I gotta use the restroom.
I'm just kidding, man.
It's the Bethany show.
It said, let's see. All right, I felt bad.
Okay, Bethany, if you got any questions for anybody, ask the questions and
Yeah.
maybe they can answer them to the best of their knowledge.
Miss Melissa, you got to drop that more than once because the hog leg. I mean, I like to watch it early in the morning when I'm getting ready for work. I mean, it's better than. Usually there ain't people on live early in the morning when I wake up for work. So whenever he's on, I watch it. When I'm driving to work, I got it on the auxiliary cord. I'm listening.
Yep, hog leg, the boar's nest will be welcomed here on the Chatterbox anytime.
Let's see, 38 pounds. I think what it was. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Bethany's got a question for somebody.
Me? Not that I can think of right now.
She goes, Rustic, shut up, Rustic, shut up.
Okay, yeah, that is a good question. What is anything that we could do better to make our lives and videos better for
The lighting.
y'all?
Definitely from what I've seen, as far as the clarity y'all had pretty good clarity. And we can hear you, but the wind was kind of terrible, so it made it kind of tough. But like Kyle said, the lighting, you need some better lighting for out there on the boat.
Yes.
Because when Jeremy's got his lighting on, I mean, you can see pretty good. I mean, you can see the little bugs flying around.
Oh yeah, you can see everything with Jeremy's light.
Jeremy said it. He said, "That's it. Just more lighting. That's it. Whatever y'all are doing, you're like perfect." I mean, like I said before, y'all are only up from here.
And also,
really good things.
Yep. And also, when you're on a fish and you go over to the side of the boat, we can see straight down your boat, so we can see your poles perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
This one I've just noticed. Anybody else notice this or not? I might be wrong, but when you go to one side of the boat to fight, it's a good idea to remember, hey, I got to turn that camera a little bit to where we can see the pole bend and see what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we can see you sitting there fighting the fish, but we can't see 3/4 of the pole sticking out.
Going on. Okay.
Yeah, that's the next thing I'm gonna.
So you got to be phone savvy. You got to know where your phone's at all the time. How you going to position it? And okay, we're fighting this fish up here. He's right up here. We need to turn the camera a little bit so we can get that angle.
Yeah, I need to get some brighter lights to go around the boat.
Yeah.
Like I got decent bright lights to go around my boat to where I can see down into the water.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I like about Rebecca and Jamie's, that they got the pole set up. I don't know if they got black lights or not, but they can have their main lights basically off, except for where they're setting, where they can be seen on the video. But their poles are kind of lit up, kind of like with a black light type deal.
yeah.
And then when they latch on to a good one, I guess they turn on a light where they can see what they're doing, and you can see everything.
Yeah.
And I guess it keeps the bugs down too. Keeps the bugs coming in real bad.
That's just
I think they got rod lights.
rod lights.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Carolina said, just be yourself and have lots of fun. That's what it's about.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be ourselves.
Stay true to who you are.
We're not gonna act like something we're not really, you know.
Ooh,
So
that's a good question, Lance. That's a good question.
Yep. What is their goals for the 2022 fishing season?
get her personal best.
There
A
you
big
go.
fish.
She's like me. She's moving up every time she catches one. But I think
Yep.
she's outdone me so far by a mile.
It's been a little while since she's caught
Yeah.
like that. In our tournament the other night or last night against Jeremy, that was the biggest fish she had caught since her personal best on when we were bank fishing that night. And
Yeah.
she just hasn't gotten lucky and been on the boat when we've caught big fish.
That's how it goes for me too. Like my buddies, like we're on kayak, and like the one time they go to somewhere, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna lay this one out. They go, oh yeah, we caught a 5-pound bass today, caught a 6-pound bass today, and a 16-inch crappie, or and I'm just like, where? Wow, like the one time I don't go, the
They
fish
tear
got
them up.
just don't do it.
Yeah, that's because y'all's boat's like a rocket ship. You hit the wrong switch, you're going to be.
Yeah,
Goes away.
Yeah, I've heard about the red lights. I've been
We'll definitely have to try
I've
that
been
this
talking
summer.
to her about putting red lights around the boat.
Yeah, because a mosquito, if it's anywhere around, it is going to bite me. There's no question about it.
no, tell you out.
Do you think Hog Leg would fish my 80s tournament? Yeah.
If y'all
Yeah, just like
y'all
Carolina
want to
said,
get that going, we
uh,
will.
have fun with it. Enjoy yourself. That's what it is about to. I mean, it's about enjoyment.
Mhm.
When you're in a tournament, it's all business. We all know this. When you're in a high stakes tournament, it's all business.
Yeah.
When you're in a tournament like on YouTube for bragging rights, have fun with it. You know what I mean? Have fun with it. I mean, it's not all that serious. Just have fun with it. That's the big goal thing. But when you're in the big stakes, now that's work right there. I mean, you're going to work. You don't have time to make. You can still make fun, have a little fun with it, but you're mostly serious about what you're doing because you're trying to win it. But around here, just have fun with it. See eagle fly, you be talking like me. I'll be sitting there talking to people on camera or making a video talking to camera, and I'll go because a bird caught my eye and I'm watching it. Then I come back. Oh well, I just enjoy the sceneries and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this
You
blows my
gotta
mind.
enjoy the
Where we
present.
fish at, there's a bunch of eagles. So
Yeah.
Mhm. We appreciate all of those new subscribers. Thank you all so much.
Yes. No.
At
thank you all.
20.
And the reason why I posted that one up is like for the ones that subscribe, make sure you like a comment, you like the video, comment, make sure you watch at least I think it's 10 minutes of a video. So that way you actually get a good hook set on the channel because YouTube
Yeah.
will unsubscribe you if you're not active, if you're not interactive with the channel or anything like that. YouTube picks up on that and it's like, oh, maybe they subbed on accident. So just plus show your support. You know what I mean? Put your input on the video. What you liked about the video, your favorite part.
And if you like what they're doing, you like what you see, hit that notification bell.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and if I about me in my description, I actually have my my email account. So if anybody wants to send me an email about anything, giving us any pointers or
anything,
literally anything, we're all open ears.
I mean, because
I'm the same way, Grey Wolf.
my opinion.
I was sitting there on my video the other day, and I was sitting there talking. And I had to restart it all over again because I was sitting there doing my introductory and into the video. I said, "Hey, y'all, welcome out Rustic Outdoors," you know. And I'm sitting there talking, and I'll start doing this right here. Wow, there's an eagle flying across there. And I said, "Oh, hey,"
Yeah.
now I'd start over. I get distracted very easily.
What was I saying again? No, I guess Rebecca and Jamie are doing something, but they're going to seal a deal on this whole 80s fishing.
good. We definitely want to get into that, Rebecca.
So they're going to seal a deal this weekend, what they said. I'm sorry I said.
So if I come up here with a boat and I'm rocking out and blaring out Motley Crue or something like that, that's part of the 80s, ain't it?
It's a Motley Crue. Girls, girls, girls.
I don't know what.
You're only allowed to listen to 80s music while we're out here too.
There you go.
No new music, no nothing.
Oh, you can't have no music when you go on live stream. That's copyright.
Look at that.
What are they gonna do? Dress up like the 80s or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about like right now. Tore up jeans and a blue jean shirt. And there you go. Or with something logo on it.
Y'all see, Carolina, where they
We appreciate that.
I'm gonna have a big old afro.
that'd be
tie-dye afro.
tie-dyed afro.
Yeah.
He wants to be Cyndi Lauper. Was she the one that? Yeah, she was the one that had all the colors in her hair and stuff. That everybody started doing it.
I think so.
Yeah, I said just have fun.
Yep. That's what we do. We always have fun, even if we don't catch nothing.
Yep, big hair and mullets. Yep, Def Leppard.
They're going to go big time. I always say I have the attention span.
Get Hog Leg out there and be the DJ. Whit.
As long as he ain't pulling up none of his videos of people. I don't need no video of me up there.
Def Leppard.
Lance still in here, or he go to?
Have you seen those videos?
There he is.
People. I think it was him.
Yeah, that was Hog Leg showing
Well,
you.
this is an 80s kill
I know.
goes on over here.
Joe, but I don't know if it was
He
Hog
was
Leg.
the one putting him up there.
Was he? Okay. Yeah, hey, he had me dying over Jeremy's video.
Hey, Lance, you want to come up on the panel?
Hold on, let's see if I can post.
It's all gray.
Jeremy?
You got a mini mullet.
Carolina,
going
y'all want to come up on the panel?
Jeremy said to make one of us too.
I guess none of them come up panel. Show us, Lance. Show us, Lance. Show them what? I might not want to see it.
Yeah, for real, man. Yeah. Remember, this is a family channel.
Yeah, I might not want to see it. I missed the comment. I might not want to see that.
Oh. It was kind of hard for Kyle there to say. He was like, his rod nickname there is kind of hard to keep a straight face on that one.
Yeah, I don't tell nobody that name.
I didn't know that.
She didn't even know about it.
There you go. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it first live here, people.
See, I got this ear point right at y'all, and I was reading chat so intensely that I didn't even hear what you said. I missed it. So I don't know.
He's all laser focused.
Yeah, I was sitting here reading the chat, trying to figure out what Lance is showing. Like, what's he showing?
What are you trying to show, buddy?
I'm like, show us, Lance. I'm trying to figure it out. What they want to see over there? JTC took a minute, but perfect screenshot.
Oh man, yeah. Don't. That's what I learned.
He is.
Oh my goodness, that's what I learned. Don't sit too close to the camera and don't sit still.
Melissa, you better not post that.
Oh, Melissa, got them.
Got him. Oh,
They want me up there. Yeah, we want you up here.
sounds like the feds over there.
You ain't afraid to go live. You ain't
Yeah.
camera shy.
Well, it's 8:15 here where I'm at. I'm not gonna be live much longer. It's 8:15. I'm not going because I'm gonna have to get ready for work in the morning.
Hey,
But
Lance, you gonna go live? If he goes live, when he come off, we'll jump over there and invade him and
live after us, you know what I mean?
on.
No. It's already posted to TikTok, 5 million views already.
At least we're going viral over
You
something.
ain't camera shy, brother.
Oh man, I'm so full of it, man. I'm camera shy.
Man, get up here, Lance. She is too, but look at her.
Get up here and
handled it.
get that bait right quick. For the ones that ain't, I know there's somebody in here that hasn't seen the bait. So
Well,
Yep.
I haven't seen the bait, so
Get up here and promo that bait out, man. That's what we're here for. I mean, we're here to help everybody out. You
Yep.
come up here and show them what you got.
I know you
And
work hard
tell
for
them
that.
about the promo code. And I mean, it's not just come up here and chat, dude. We want to come up here and we want to help promote you too. So help you grow. We want to grow. We want to help you make great friends the way we want to make great friends. And learn everything we can.
we like friends.
Yep.
Friends, how many of us have them?
Lance has ant in his pants.
Oh, ants in the pants. But I'll be right back.
Where's Diesel?
Yeah, you gotta wait 24 hours.
Yeah, I'm ready to use my camera. Because honestly, this live stream looks a lot better.
Yeah, we actually went and got some new phones yesterday. Partially so that the cameras were better, so that the view was better.
Yeah, I had to go back. I got a new Android, but I had the welding business, and that welder I had portable in the back of my truck was so intense with the what do they call that field that anyway, it disrupts everything. That field, it eats batteries up and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
EMT field.
Yeah.
And so
magnetism.
Yep, and plus it's dropped it so much. Like I dropped it up Branson, and I got a crack across the camera. So the other side scratched up from throwing it up on the table. So I'll resort it back to my old phone, and everybody says, "Man, you got better camera on that." I said, "Yeah, but my battery life sucks." I'm hooked up right now at 100%. If I was to unhook it right now, in about 10 minutes, it'd be down to 30.
Wow.
So
yeah,
I do got me
my phone was pretty old. I had an iPhone 10 for like 6 years, and then
now.
literally I just got the new iPhone yesterday. I got the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and
Cool.
the camera view on it, it's amazing.
Now, do you take a battery charge pack with you or something like that to keep your phone on charge the whole time? That way y'all can go live stream for a very long time.
Yeah, we actually have 3 battery packs.
Mm-hmm. As long as I remember to actually bring the charging cord that I did not remember to bring last night.
Hey, I'll forget mine all. Yeah, I remember that. I seen that. I forget mine all
What's
the
up,
time.
Hawaiian?
Now I keep it in my bag. That way I don't forget it.
There's Lance.
Hey, Lance.
All right,
How's
hold on.
everybody doing?
Let's switch us off right here. If you want to show us that bait right quick.
Well, he's keeping that face shaved, ain't he?
Yeah.
Blues catfish bait. Don't only catch channels, man. They catches big blues too.
Yep.
So Taylor's
So much promo code and tell them about the other base that you're fixing to get.
Promo code is Hawaiian Fisherman. Use it at checkout when you go to their online store. And they got a cheese bait, and this right here is the blood bait. If you go to their Facebook page, go to the photo section, you'll see all the big fish they catch with it.
Okay.
There's some nice fish that's been caught with Jules catfish bait. They've been around since the 60s. And they're run by U.S. veterans, so it's a good company.
Yep. So everybody, if y'all want to go ahead and like that video, you know, where you put it on there and you start swinging it around. I mean, I don't know of any bait that can withstand that much force and not fly off.
There's only one other bait I've seen in the bait industry that's a fiber bait that can do that. That's CJ's, but this stuff I believe stays on better than that even.
Yeah. I'm really not to try that. I'm not to get my hands on something.
Yeah, and you get 10% off at checkout when you use the Hawaiian Fisherman promo code.
Because, brother, I know you've been working hard for that promo code. Excuse me. So, I mean, I know you've been waiting.
And I mean, like I said, they've been around since the 60s, but they've stayed. They consider themselves a small company, and they do actually, they deliver the baits to the customers themselves. They use their own pickup and their own flatbed trailer.
There you go.
Before, like 2 days before they went to CatCon, they delivered 2,400 jars to 2 different bait shops.
Oh, man. So, yeah, they're getting it out there then.
Yeah, and they're doing that themselves.
Yeah, they're getting that product out there.
See, I'm making me a skipjack stick bait. And I use real skipjack in it. Now, it's been sitting out there almost a year, and I dread taking the lids off it.
Yeah, I would too.
In the summertime, you can smell it before you get to the building, and I'm just waiting on my neighbors to say, "Man, what have you got dead over there?"
Yep, there it is.
You can smell it, boy.
Promo code.
I mean, if you fish rivers that have strong current, the bait does stay on well in the strong current also.
And I know
you can use it on circle hooks. You don't have
to use a bad echo, Lance.
Huh?
You get a bad echo.
He sounds good on our end.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm getting an echo. I ain't got nothing else on.
Yeah,
it's clear now.
Okay. But I know there's sometimes even, you know, other channels will come up with a tournament of some sort where they can only use certain baits. So I mean, this might end up being a good bait that somebody will use. Definitely, you know, this will be the ace card right here.
Yeah, I mean, you can use them on circle hooks. The blood bait, in my opinion, is the best for circle hook because the fibers they use in it. It's a different fiber than what they use in their cheese bait.
Yeah, maybe we get some in and get you promoted here in this part of the country. And, get them going on because we're very limited on what we have here. And I looked at Walmart tonight, and it was in pretty bad shape. I mean, they have 3 different kinds, and you tell it wasn't moving. So, and I'd like to try it out on Mississippi River to see how good it holds on because stink bait on Mississippi River does real good, but you can't fish it in the current. And this here looks like it'd be on there for a while.
Right. Yeah, man, we was live 9.5 hours last night.
Holy cow, dude.
Yeah. We ran from like 8 p.m. Central Time to 5:30 Central Time.
Man, I don't get up till 5:45 in the morning, so I'm missing just by a bit.
What's a wobbo?
A wombo is one of those videos where they do the lip syncing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna come out here and watch me for me in the basement. I think somebody tried to call me. My mic's messed up.
Kyle, I like that.
we're gonna have to get off because we got to get ready to go to bed because morning time comes really early. We gotta get up, go to work.
No, that's
Yeah.
yeah, same here. I'm about to too. It's already 8:25. Like I said, we're gonna keep it short. I just wanted our friend Lance to put his product there.
Yeah, I was
definitely.
gonna let him get the whole screen.
Nah.
Yeah, you
Well-
know you want that whole screen.
He's made a video solely on the Jules bait. So if
Yeah.
anybody check, y'all go ahead and do
Yep.
that.
I'm definitely gonna go take a look at it.
Yes.
Yeah, go to Lance, the Cool Guys, Hawaiian Fisherman, man. Y'all check him out. If you
Yeah, and
haven't
I got
subscribed to him, do so.
I got their website pinned in all the videos with the Jules catfish bait. You just click on the link and it'll bring you right to their website.
Don't
Like
worry.
the best thing I like about that company is they're run by military veterans, man.
Support. Let's see.
Well, Kyle and Bethany, it was great meeting you guys and gals.
Thank you
Yeah.
for
And-
having us on here. We
Yes.
enjoyed this a lot.
And I apologize.
And we appreciate y'all being on here and having fun with us and stuff and letting people get to know you and everything. And here pretty soon we'll get you back up here again and here in the near future and see how far y'all advanced up. And Patsy probably feels the same way. And Lance, you're always welcome to come up here, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Anytime you get up here, throw that Jules bait promo out there, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, one more thing. Shout out to Miss Melissa. Thank you so much. You are a very good help. Thank you. And I'm gonna make more people moderators.
I was gonna say she got to do all the work. She's the only blue.
Yeah.
I had more, but apparently not. It's been a while since I've made moderators.
Man,
I'll be
YouTube's
looking for
been
y'all out
taking
there
them
on the
away, too,
waters.
from people.
Huh?
Do what,
YouTube's
Lance?
been taking wrenches.
Yeah, they'll take wrenches. That's what I was telling them.
Yep.
All right. Well, everybody.
Y'all out there on the waters. The best.
Oh,
So anytime
brother,
y'all
Jamie.
be watching, I'll be hitting you up in the chats and stuff, and hopefully we get down here. If everything works out right, we'll be down there. We'll all get together and go fishing and try to tear up some blues and try to help me get my PV blue out. I mean, it won't be in my state, but it still be my PV blue.
Yeah.
Hey.
We can definitely give it a try.
Oh yeah. I get down there and probably catch a 9-pounder. Put me up another pound.
You'll catch something a lot bigger than that. You'll
Well,
definitely get something bigger than that.
All right. Well, we enjoyed y'all here. We loved your company.
yeah.
Y'all are great, and y'all just keep doing what you're doing. Have fun and get out there and fish and just roll with what you know.
We try.
We appreciate everything.
And it was nice meeting you, Hawaiian.
Yeah, nice meeting you, too.
I'll be in your chats.
All right.
I'll subscribe to you. I'll be in your chats.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir. And
All
thanks
right.
for having us, Apache.
Yeah.
Thanks
Oh,
for hosting all of this, man.
Good. I'm sorry for being late again. I appreciate y'all for being on here. Thank you. And again, thank y'all for everybody stopping in. The thumbs up. We'll catch you on the next one. See y'all.
Later, taters.
See y'all later.